Hey everybody, good news. The 72 Demon has sold. I'm excited to say that it's staying local, so that's really cool. We're gonna actually pull it out here in just a few minutes and load it up on the wrecker and get it ready to go deliver. And at the same time, I'm going to be picking up another 340A body, a 73 340 Dart Sport. This number's matching car, and we're gonna bring that back and clean it up and get it ready to sell. Also, the 68 Charger front clip there, that's sold. That's going to go to Las Vegas. The 1971 Dodge Coronet police car, also sold. That is going to Chicago, I believe. Hopefully leaving this week or first of next. And also the Mr. Norm's Grand Spalding 71 Charger RT. That car has also sold. It's going to the Great Lakes area. Anyway, I've got to start getting these cars dug out, and as you can kind of tell by the background and the frost on all these cars, it's really cold. It is only 10 degrees right now, and I've got to dig all this stuff out, or those three cars and some parts. Also, while I'm walking through here, I'll show you another new addition. There's going to be a video on it here. It's going to be for sale, but we picked up a 1974 Dodge Ram Charger, and so they were 74 and a half, so it's got the half door. It's kind of rusty, but it is complete. It has a 360, so should make somebody a pretty fun little rig. Like I said, I'm going to get it cleaned up, get it running, whatnot, and get it listed for sale. So watch for a video on that here shortly too. Anyway, I'm going to get to work, hoping it warms up, but I've delayed already. It's almost 10 in the morning, and I've delayed as long as I can. So, I mean, look how thick this frost is on here. Yeah, that's what I get to work in. Yay. Anyway, I'm gonna get at it. So I've got the Demon loaded, and you know, this is still such a good looking car. And someday when it's done, especially if he goes back the original color and whatnot, this just could be such a cool car. That blue with the white stripes and black stripes, the blue interior, just a great looking car. I'm excited to see it be built. So now, just waiting on my grandpa. He's gonna come with today and join the fun. We're gonna head out and go get this unloaded and get the 340 Dart Sport loaded up. Well, I am here to pick up the 340 Dart Sport, and it's going to be kind of a fun time getting to it, because it is literally the furthest back. I'm going to swing around over this jaunt. Hoping to get that car at some point, but not in this deal. There's the 340 Dart Sport. Kind of a interesting color combo. It's factory white with a green top and green interior, but it is a numbers matching 340 car. Also picked up that Duster, and there's a 68 Satellite 4-door over there that we're gonna pick up. That's gonna be used for parts only, but that will have the parts that I need for the 69 Roadrunner that I haven't showed you guys yet. I'm hoping to go down there this month or next month to either get the car or at least start getting it ready to get and just look it over. But for now, I'm going to worry about getting this car. Like I said, 73 340 Dart Sport. Just got to work our way all the way up there. Well, I cleared a path getting back to it. A little different path than we planned. But now I'm going to squeeze back and load her up. So I made it back with the 340 car. Unfortunately, I didn't do any video once I got back because I had to get the Mr. Norm's car out of here, as well as get a couple other things moved. And this is actually sitting right where the Mr. Norm's charger was. So I didn't get to clean it up or do anything just yet. I did lift the trunk here just to see what's in there. And there's a few things mostly related to the car. Had tons of mud down in this channel, but luckily I've pulled a lot of that out and the channel is really nice, other than where the deck lid actually rests against it. So it's gonna need a deck lid. It's gonna need quarters, but the floors and everything are actually pretty good. Really kind of an interesting car with the green, you know, it's all white with green top, green interior. I'm not sure if this trim here is original or not, but even that's green. Had the mud flaps, the wheel lip moldings, everything. Car's actually pretty complete. It is 340, is numbers matching. They said they have the heads for it. I have not got them yet, but if they don't, I have heads in the intake. Oh. There's no springs on this hood, so it's like super heavy. But so there's the 340. I'm gonna see if it will turn over. If it does, I may pull it out and build it just for fun, but I don't know. It's actually pretty solid up here where they all rust. Really dirty. Fender tag is there. It's disc brakes, power. Put the hood down. Dual sport mirror. So, you know, this car actually was ordered, even though it was a kind of an ugly color combination. It's kind of cool too, but it was ordered with a lot of the dress up stuff. You know, it's got the bench with armrest, everything, and it's a cool car. I wish I personally could keep it, which is kind of funny because I actually had this car in my possession 20 years ago. So at one time I was going to build it and just didn't. And now here it is in my possession again. I really, other than it's starting to snow again, I was hoping today or tomorrow to do a little work on it, put it on the wrecker and take it down, spray it off really good. I did get rallies mounted and ready for it. So I've got a full set of rallies here for it with center caps and trim rings. They're the correct center caps. So these will make it look way better. Even though they're not in perfect condition, they'll match the rest of the car. So anyway, well, I am going to do a couple things and hopefully get some video tomorrow. Currently actually waiting for somebody supposed to be coming from Las Vegas to pick this up and drop off a white Dodge Dart. Maybe I'll do a little video of that transfer. Anyway, I'm going back at it. Well, picked up this 73 Dodge Dart Swinger. I was gonna try to do a little video last night when we were unloading it, but we got it unloaded just before dark and we're kind of in a hurry to get that charger loaded up. So some of you guys may recognize this car. This is the one that Junker Up Chris Birdsong was selling. So it came from him. This car is just a slant 6 car, but it's complete. It's not too rough, so I'm thinking I might just try to get running and then we'll sell it. So hopefully that all happens in kind of a short amount of time. Right now I want to focus on the 340 car and getting it ready, as well as the 72 Charger Rally 440 4-speed Dana car that's right there. That's probably actually the one I really need to work on to get sold. That's a pretty cool car. It's numbers matching engine, non-numbers matching 18 spline, and it still has the Dana. That's like a really rare car as well. I have a lot of parts for it. I'm just gathering them all up and gonna bolt it together and make it look as good as possible and sell it. But this episode's about A-bodies, so that's enough about that one. today I'm hoping to get the 340 Dart Sport out and do some cleanup and work on it. But we'll see. It's kind of cold today. It's only like 20 right now, and I'm sick of working in the cold already. Anyway, we'll get going here. So I got it dug back out, and I'm gonna hurry and change the wheels, but I figured I'll use this chance to hurry and go under it. So as you can see, the quarter panels are pretty bad. I don't know why the quarter panels got so bad, because the frame is actually really solid. The trunk floor, you can see a few little things here, which is very typical, but the rest of it's not bad. You can see it was an original tip car. Definitely gonna need a gas tank. But like the frame rails back here, the floors are pretty good. This is the only real problem I've seen on the frame, is right here. It is in a bad spot, but that's repairable. The rest of the frame rails look pretty good. A little bit scaly in a couple places, but not bad. The driver floor pan's gonna need a little bit of love. Right up right here. But otherwise, really not bad, considering, you know, it's 1973 and it's been sitting forever. Disc brakes on the front, which was standard on the 340 cars in 73. So kind of just a little thing. Slant 6 Dart Sports and Dusters, you can still get small bolt pattern and drum brakes clear up till 76, I believe. But on swingers, it was all the 5-on-4.5-inch bolt pattern with disc brakes. Even with the slant 6, you couldn't get the drums anymore. And I think Scamps were the same way. I think there was all large bolt, but the 4-door Valiants, you could still get the small bolt pattern. Just kind of a weird little thing. Anyway, I'm gonna lower this down and get the rally wheels put on. Should make this car look a lot better. And then one of these next days, when I have Olin around, I think we'll go to the car wash and wash it and have him clean it up, and we'll get this car ready to sell. It's absolutely amazing how much just aired up tires and decent looking wheels will change the whole attitude of a car. It is sitting high in the front, mostly just because I dropped it there with the forklift and it hasn't moved. But it's also missing the heads and a whole bunch of the weight up there. So it sits kind of high, but it would tame down with all the pieces there. Even with the green top and green interior, this could be a really cool looking car. So I can't wait to see it cleaned up. If I were to keep it, I would probably just fix what needs to be fixed to make it safe and whatnot, and then rebuild the engine, make it kind of just a little bit hotter. I'd probably put a vinyl top back on it, and then just drive it how it is, just for fun. Because, I mean, why not? It's such a cool little car. 340s are awesome. It's got a lot of potential. Well, it snowed a little bit last night, but that shouldn't slow us down. We're gonna try to get this Duster out of here today. It's gonna be a little bit tricky, just because there's not a lot of room right here or right here. Got to move that yellow Duster or Dart Sport out of the way. Then we might can get back here enough, but we got to bring it almost directly sideways so we can load it up. Haven't even really looked that close at the car. It looks fairly solid. It's cleaner than the 340 car. Unfortunately, it's just a slant 6. Oh, doors froze shut, but we'll have to get it figured out and get it on the back of the wrecker. So, getting a few A bodies lately. Got to get them cleaned up and get them sold so we can get something else in. So, wish I could pick up that Belvedere right there, but he's going to use it for parts for the Roadrunner that's over in the trees. And then we got a bunch of junk scrapper cars we got to pick up too. Well, these rollbacks sure do make easy work of things. Now we just got to figure out how to get that one out as soon as we get this one loaded onto the trailer over there. So playing a lot of musical cars today, but hey, that's part of the fun of the game. Well, we got it out of the hole. You can see it's not perfect, but this is definitely a good project for somebody. It's just a slant 6 car, but it's fairly clean. A couple of dings and dents here and there. But it is a 73 Duster, so that's cool. We'll get it unloaded here at the yard and take a better look. Made it back to the yard. So as you can see, we are getting a lot of white A bodies for some reason, but hey, I'm not going to complain. A bodies are cool. Duster's really not bad. I'm kind of surprised. I do have an 8 3/4 with large bolt pattern out of a A100 van that I'm thinking with just a little bit of work would fit in it. And I know of a V8 K-frame with disc brakes for it. So I'm almost wondering about kind of throwing this together and then selling it, or just selling it as it is, or I don't know what we're gonna do yet. So if anybody's looking for a Duster, I've got one available. I've got the 340 Dart Sport available. Then over there, you can't hardly see it, it's kind of buried. I've got the Dart that I got from Chris Bird's song. That one's gonna be available. It's also slant 6. But I haven't shown you guys this one yet. And I know a lot of people still don't like 4-doors, but a lot of people are starting to like 4-doors. And this thing is clean. I mean, it's just got a couple little dings and dents here and there. I've got to put the engine and trans back together and get this thing driving. I think this would be a really fun one to do, the cross-country drive I've always wanted to do. Maybe see about putting like fuel injection on a 318 and drive it all the way from one coast to the other on Iowa 80, or on I-80 through Iowa. And I don't know, that's something, just a dream of mine I've always wanted to do. This might be a really fun car to do it with, so possibly, but probably not going to happen just yet. I don't really have the extra cash to do that. But this car is, like I said, super clean. I mean, when do you ever see F bodies that aren't just like completely rusted out? So as you can see, interior, you know, it's got some things here, some little issues, but it's really not bad. Blue on blue with a white top. It's just a cool little car. So again, not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but it may be for sale. I know the slotted mags are going to come off. I've got another thing there going on, but I think rallies all the way around would look pretty cool on there. And I have quite a few rallies, so that's a definite possibility. And really, even for a 4-door, it's a pretty good looking little car. So it's got pretty decent lines, and like I said, 4-doors are getting popular. So anyway, also moved a lot of cars out of here recently. Somebody bought a Ford LTD, the 67 Ford LTD that we had, and they bought it on Sunday morning, and on Sunday evening they were sending me video and pictures of them driving it. So that's really cool. Love to see that kind of stuff happen, and I hope that it happens more. That's my goal, is to save as many of these cars as we can. They just don't make them anymore. They're getting harder and harder to find. However, there's a lot of parts available for them. You've got AMD and stuff like that, but also you've got wrecking yards or salvage yards such as Wildcat Mopars in Sandy, Oregon. They have so much stuff. I mean, I can't wait. I want to do a video up there. I've already kind of spoke with them about it. Vanessa and Ed and just everybody up there are super knowledgeable and just awesome people to deal with. So I mean, any parts you guys need, give them a call. Like, they are super great people to deal with, and I'll put the phone number and their website down here in the description so you guys can check it out. Anyway, I've got a bunch of work I've got to do today, so I'm gonna work on the Ram Charger, gonna do a video on it as well. I've got to work on the 72 Charger Rally 440 4-speed Dana car and get it ready to sell. So gonna do a video on that car as well. So there's lots of videos coming up other than my red truck. I'm gonna talk to you more about the red truck probably in next week's video. There's gonna be a lot of, well, I made a big decision on it, and it's gonna get tore completely down. We're just gonna go ahead and go all the way since I'm into it so deep as it is, and I just want to do it right. So we'll go over that more next week. But this week's video is basically just A-bodies. Also, you know, a little bit of other stuff, but the Mr. Norm's car finally got picked up today and is on its way to a place in Oregon. And the owner, the person that purchased the Mr. Norm's car, is super excited about it. I'm super excited about it. Can't wait to see that car done. It's gonna be just awesome. But I think I'm gonna cut this video for this week. And again, I just wanna say thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, it helps me out. I really appreciate all the input, the views. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I do have my first batch of shirts, so I'm going to post some pictures of those here on YouTube as well as on the Facebook and Instagram. Still working on how to do all the marketing and business part of that so you guys can purchase shirts. I did get a whole bunch of stickers. Those will be pretty straightforward. I'm just going to sell them on, you can just pay Venmo and I'll send them out personally. I've also got some other stuff that I think I might do, like giveaways or something. So lots of cool stuff coming up, guys. And I mean, I'm 6 months into this and already just under 6,000 subscribers. That's incredible. Again, thank you so much. 6 months and 6,000 subscribers. That's just awesome. And I mean, that just tells me you guys like what I'm doing and gives me a lot of inspiration, a lot of desire to grow and just do way cooler stuff. Oh, the Falcon, I just picked up more parts for the Falcon wagon. That's going to be coming up pretty soon. And the thing that was delaying me on that was I found that the transmission was actually locked up and bad. Well, I had a friend named Jeff who happened to have a transmission that's rebuilt, so that's going to be put in there. That car is going to be so cool. I want to get it put together, do a few little road trips, and then it's going to be listed for sale. As much as I want to keep a whole bunch of these cars, I'm not to the point where I can do that just yet. So I've got the Roadrunner, well, the Rust Runner, the red truck, the Monaco. Those ones are going to be the ones that I for sure keep. I sold Gramps, which I'm sad about. I mentioned that before, but it's going to a really good home. Oh, and we're keeping the Trail Duster. That is Allen's, the boys' truck. That one's going to be, hopefully we're going to do some work on that this summer, but not for sure. Anyway, thanks again, guys. Really appreciate all the views and all the inspiration, the comments, the likes, everything. And I hope you guys continue to enjoy. Have a great day.